This is Mech Arena, today's sponsored an awesome team-based 5v5 robot shooter for your Android and iOS devices with a perfect mix between casual action and skill-based competitiveness. Use my QR code on screen or the links down below to try the game out for free now with a starting gift pack on top. In this special Mech Arena video here, I want to show you my best and strongest gameplay moments I ever had with the Orion robot with disc launcher and my Zephyr robot with the newly acquired Carbine 10 rifles. Right now I'm in my Orion robot with a disc launcher, and in case you forgot, the Orion robot can mark enemies for death, allowing every friendly to deal double or critical damage to them as if you would hit them from behind, and also I think you can bypass energy shields at the same time too, if they have some. And here's also the same setup on the enemy side. Thankfully I hit him first a little bit and I got out of this victoriously. And the position I have here is great. It lets me work in every direction where the enemy might be coming from. I can just help my friends stay alive. I can snipe off enemies. I can assist them with the marking of enemies and so on, right? And I see this guy coming from the side here with the kill shot robot. Thankfully I noticed him before and he didn't reach me from behind. So yeah, I disabled him, or basically marked him, and then I took him down in 3 quick shots. The kill shot is not very tanky. It is, however, very dangerous, and if I hadn't noticed him at that point, I would have surely been destroyed. Which still happened now, but that gives me the opportunity to jump into my Zephyr robot who can EMP enemies around him, which I'm doing right now at the spawn. Take a look at this. I'm spawning, I'm walking in with invincibility for the moment, and then whoop, everybody is EMP'd and they can't fight back, and even the stealth robot, I can hit him and I'm shortly in front of him and take him down. Double kill easily right after spawning. The enemy also here has a Zephyr robot, so I'm now also EMP'd, can't move, can't do anything. But as soon as I come out of it, my ability is going to be ready, and I can do the same to him and drop him. And without taking a single hit so far, I've been able to dish out 3 or 4 kills and so much damage as well, and help my team to victory pretty much, right? Here's another one coming up. Whoop, EMP'd, and my teammates is not getting shot, I'm not getting shot, and we can take this guy down easily without any problems. I also sometimes think that the Zephyr EMP pulse might be a little strong in the game, especially in like one-on-one situations or a team deathmatch 2-on-2. It's incredibly powerful. And also the new robot Surge that I got myself. I will show this to you, as I said, sometime soon. Yeah, I really want to show you what this thing is made of and what it can do, because it can surge at the enemy, well, with a little run or dash, and then EMP them and trigger a little stealth at the same time. It's a lot of abilities in one, making this a really powerful robot. It doesn't have a lot of armor, but it's going to be really powerful as a one-on-one assassin or fighting style robot with quick, also really quick on its feet, or it's hovering, so it doesn't really use feet. So we won the first match here. I got the MVP with my Orion, and also reached 3rd place with the Zephyr robot. And what I like about the game, by the way, is the different game modes you can choose. We're hopping into 5v5 deathmatch right now, just quickly selecting it in the screen and then logging on or queuing up for a battle here and having an awesome fun in 5v5 deathmatch. To me, 5v5 is always a little chaotic, but at the same time it gives you plenty of opportunities to deal damage, to hit many enemies at once, and just have some general fun and clash, right? I feel like 5v5 deathmatch isn't taking it so seriously. It's more about just fun and clash and just destruction, mass destruction, to be precise. And yeah, so that's what we're doing right here, as you see on screen. It's fun. It's running around just blasting everyone out of existence. Here, I didn't actually see that he put up that shield dome that protects him from everything I fire at him. So I ended up emptying my clip for no reason there, but that's okay. We have reloaded and we can still dish out more and more damage. Another double kill here. Real quick action, quick kills, and recharging my ability. Now we have the same shield on my end, and which apparently I also didn't really notice because I set everything I had into the enemy. Some shields from friends you can stay behind and you can shoot through. This was one of the shields that you cannot shoot through, right? There was a mine. My friend there went right into a mine. You saw the red glow on the ground and he got destroyed. Now I'm actually seeing this shield, so I'm walking into the shield to you know, mark the enemy here and hit him really hard right afterwards. But I'm trying to get myself out of our harm's way because I'm so low on health now. We are winning though, 22 versus 16 now, and the match ends. I got myself destroyed at the end, but we are still winning. Now, in Team Deathmatch, you always have at least 2 matches because it's best out of 3, right? And so, since we won the first one, if we win the second, it's gonna be over and we have scored victory here. Shooting some discs around the corner here, some nice shots in, and dealing lots of damage. Also, the disc launcher is an explosive type weapon that does more damage when you have multiple enemies standing close, which is really fun. Because it already has the advantage of being able to shoot around corners, and now it also has the ability to basically shoot multiple people at once. So it's an incredibly good weapon, and it also explains why it's considered a legendary one. Now we're walking here in with my old Panther, who can set up that force field line, as I've already many times explained, and it's impenetrable shields that you can shoot over. Shoot through yourself, or your team can shoot through. Enemies can't shoot through that shield, so it's an incredibly valuable thing. So a well-placed Panther shield can really make the difference between a lost and a won match. Right now we're actually losing 12-14, but now we're helping out, making this 13-14. Yeah, because of that shield we're not taking damage, so it's now 13-14. Someone is scoring a kill to make it even, and I come in at the last second, making it 15-14. It was an epic win at the end here, very close victory, so we don't have to play the third match. And getting MVP too. In case you didn't know, Mech Arena has a ton of different robots with very unique abilities, such as the two you see here, and on top so many different weapons also. So you can really just customize the heck out of your hangar and play exactly the way you like to play, alone or with your friends. And next month I plan to show you the new Surge robot I just got. That's probably one of the best one-on-one assassins out there in the game. So stay tuned for that too. Whoosh, back into the next map. I like this map a lot here. It offers very quick and intense gameplay on every side. No matter where you play, you always have action. You can always fight and play and capture beacons and have fun. I'm seeing my buddy down there attack the enemy. Now this enemy is really, he's frozen, he's marked for death, and he was EMP'd at the same time. That was an insanely annoying thing that happened to him right there, man. He got absolutely blown away by many abilities at the same time. Recharging the discs here, I think we can have about 100 meter range on the disc launcher and also on the marking of enemies. A stealth robot like this guy here, I can still hit him if I launch these discs next to him against the ground because of the triggering area effect they have, the splash damage. And that really allows me to do something here. Marking him for death, and every shot goes through his shield and hits him as he didn't have, as I would be hitting him from the behind basically, right? And this way you can even deal damage to these tanky enemies like this guy right there from the front, and hit him incredibly hard with those discs. Generally, I think the Orion is one of the best damage-dealing robots in the game. Has a decent energy capacity. It is rather fragile. You have to be careful because you see I getting hit 3 or 4 rockets and I'm done. But I still was able to dish out much more damage than any other robot I think I have. Here, dodging the incoming missile rack, and then we're going in with the Zephyr and the EMP. Boop, got him EMP. He can't move out of the way. Getting hit and destroyed. And then here, this is the best EMP I had. Look, I caught both players facing to the other side with the EMP, and therefore with the Carbine 10 rifles, I was able to drop both of them completely, right? And those were both tank robots, and because they were pointed the other way, every shot I took from behind counted as critical damage from behind, same as this guy right there, and I had them EMP'd in this moment, and they were like caught pants down basically. That was really, really nasty. That was really nasty right there. And the Carbine rifles have a tremendous amount of firepower in their drum. When you unload that entire salvo, all of them, and you get to shoot them all into the backside of enemies, it's incredibly powerful. Also a reason why I think the Zephyr is really strong with these carbines, because you can let enemies come close to you, EMP them, walk behind them, and then you just ruin them. Right? This guy here is in front, you see, but I'm now walking to the side and to behind where my last salvos are doing double damage, getting this guy destroyed with just one clip of my carbines. The disc launcher, for example, would not have been able to get him killed this way because it just would not have provided enough firepower to kill him entirely with his tank. But with this thing, with these carbines, you can do it. The only downside is you can't fire around corners. You have to have line of sight with the enemy. Sometimes it's difficult to hit enemies when they walk sideways too at range, because you can't really pre-aim or lead the target. I got both enemies again here EMP'd. This guy's taking critical shots from the side or from above, and this guy's also taking a few good hits, and I retreat back. It's only 1-0 that we're winning right now. The match has just restarted on the double team deathmatch in duo. But with this Zephyr robot, I'm easily able to make such a difference on the battlefield until I find this mine on the ground. A random mine that just lays there at the column, and I just happen to fall down from the elevated surface, land exactly on the mine. However, whoever planted that mine must have been a genius, because he kind of somehow knew I was going to fall down and run right in there. Unbelievable. But here, again, doing marking damage, double hits and maximum damage from the front, and helping my friend come around the corner, basically dropping this guy instantly. And he's rocking the Surge robot that I want to show you next month, that can EMP enemies and also trigger a stealth right afterwards. So 6-4, we are in the lead by 2 kills so far. So let's see if we can maintain that lead. My buddy may get taken out there, or maybe not. It depends how well he can play, how careful. We're rocking the kill shot here with the Arc Torrent weapon. It's a very damaging short-range weapon, but at the same time, yeah. Also, you have to get close. We won, so yeah, great match overall. This month, Mech Arena is celebrating its 1-year anniversary, kicking off Battle Pass Season 9 with a lot of skins and rewards, and a tight schedule of special events with a lot of crazy prizes to win, such as the new sniper weapon and the Archangel pilot. It's a perfect time to get started playing Mech Arena. It's completely free to play on Android and iOS, and if you get it using my QR code on screen or the links down below, then you can kickstart your account with a starter pack worth $25, a Firelight skin, a Prodigy crate, and a Plasma Cannon 4. And then come find me in the game under the name Just a Manni.